Hey y'all, welcome back. Welcome back to Jackie's World. How y'all doing today? Happy Tuesday. It's Tea Time Tuesday. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, this is a retake. This take two. Because in the first video I did, I felt like I was upset what I wanted to say. So I'm going to try to bring it down a notch and say what I want to say. I would like to say to all my subscribers or people just chiming in or whatever, just coming to my show. I just act up, I cut up, okay? But I would like you to be respectful when you comment. If you don't like what you're watching, don't watch. Okay? That's all it is to it. I had two people come in recently that was very disrespectful. Okay? And I don't appreciate it. I had a guy come in and I blocked and deleted him and reported him talking about some nasty, explicit stuff that he's saying to me on the screen. He don't know me. Okay? And I know people are crazy and deranged. But you don't know me like that. Don't do me like that. Don't disrespect me like that. If you got kids, would you want a man to disrespect your kids? All right, so then I had a lady come on there talking about my voice on my Christmas in July. Okay, don't watch it then, baby. You tell me to be myself, I am myself. Those voices and all that stuff I do that for fun. So this is to anybody that's new, anybody watching Jackie's World. If you choose to watch, you chose to watch it, okay? And it's for fun. It's for entertainment purposes only. And I always say that. It's for fun, okay? So if it's anything that you don't like, don't watch me. Hello. Okay, so I'm going to let that go. I'm going to leave it like that. Y'all, and I got the Rock Creek iced tea today. And I think I already had that. I'm not sure. And I got my lunch. This is my lunch. Come on, have lunch with me. Have lunch with me. All right, got the eggs, fried bologna, and a biscuit. Eggs, fried bologna, and a biscuit, y'all. And I've been eating it. It was talking in the other video and everything, but I was like, I'm not gonna rant and rave like that. You know, people will get you out of your character. It ain't nothing but the devil. Try to get you out of your character. You know, let me eat this way, man. Try and get me out my character. For what? And I know you need haters. And I feel like though when the haters come in, that means you must be doing something good. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching, but just be respectful with it. And I'm not going to address it again. Because anybody else that come in with something silly, I'm just going to block or delete you. That's all it is to it, okay? Because I know I'm going to have a lot of those people, all right? Because I'm going to speak into existence this. Now, I said I never wanted to be on YouTube with my face showing. I don't even know why I'm on here with my face showing. I'm not sure how God worked that thing, okay? I'm on here from a hurt and a pain that I was suffering with, okay? When I got divorced, all right? And that ain't no secret to the people that have been watching me. So I've been doing it for 3 years, but it was an outlet for me. Not to tell no bad story, not to tell no sob story, but to encourage others who may be going through the same situation. You feel what I'm saying? Or maybe just want a laugh, because that's what life is. You need a laugh sometime. You don't need to be depressed all the time. Hello, somebody. So while you dropping comments, make sure you're dropping the good ones, okay? Because I'm going to drop the good ones for everybody else. And I appreciate all my comments. I appreciate all the likes and the watches. But the bad ones, we can do without those. Jackie can do without those, okay? So whatever you feel as though I'm acting like, whatever you feel as though that I'm acting like, don't watch it, okay? Don't watch it. Because just like you watched it and commented, it might drop off. It's other people that can come on in behind you. Got this? Okay, hello, let's go. So I didn't even know what voice to do today because I just wanted to address that. And you know how they said the elephant in the room? It was kind of bothering me, but I wanted to be respectful with it and I wanted to say it the right way, okay? But to everybody that is on YouTube or your workplace or whatever, those people that try to get underneath your skin, you got to just sometimes think about it for a minute. Don't respond back right away. Just think about it and try to respond in kindness. But a lot of people that's around you that's unnecessary, that you don't really need them, it don't bother you if they missing in action or whatever, do without those people. You can do without the haters, you can do without the fakers and everybody else, and just be by yourself. Because I'm still going to do my voices whenever I like it, whenever I want to. So it don't matter if it's the Christmas in July, Tea Time Tuesday, or whatever, you're not going to change me. Hello, somebody. And also be mindful what you say. Be mindful what you say, because in that video, I believe that was the video where I said my sister don't like the voices. But I like the voices. So it don't matter who don't like the voice. It don't matter who don't like the voices. I'm still going to do them, okay? Okay. All right. But you can let it. She can come in through whoever wants to come in, okay? Right? Are come in anytime I like because it excites me. It's for fun. And it's going to be a fun episode each and every day. Do you like bologna? Do you like eggs? I have green peppers in my eggs. And I have no onions, but I have garlic in my eggs. Do you like garlic? What do you like in your eggs? Okay? OMG. Do you like biscuits? I love biscuits. It's a little bun on it, but it's okay. Would you taste the biscuit with me? I think so. You know, the country lady always comes in, but I'm here today, and I think I don't know what that was, the voice before, who she was, but you know, whatever you're liking, whatever you like, okay? And I got to say this, you know, I got to say this. Whoever is in your corner, no matter what they don't like, it's okay, because let me come out of character for a hot second to who this person was that was chiming in. Now, my sister might don't like divorces, but she always told me keep going. And I love my family, okay? So even though somebody don't like something, the one that's for you, that's in your corner, tell you to keep going, you keep going, okay? Hello. And the people that don't tell you to keep going, get rid of them suckers. Get rid of them. So keep going. Keep going. I know, it's crazy. Like, she's in and out of character today. Yes, well, this is Tea Time Tuesday today. This is what you're going to get today. You want syrup on your biscuit? Syrup on your biscuit? I like it, sir. Y'all, I'm out of character again, but look, why I don't like the mukbang things that much? Did anybody watch mukbangs? And the reason I'm saying that because I'm eating on the screen. And I was sitting there thinking to myself, it sounds weird when people eat. I know people like them ASMRs, all that noise, the smack of their lips and everything. But it just, to me, it just don't set right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I eat like just a little bit or whatever, but you know, like they constantly eating and trying to talk to you and everything. It's kind of hard to eat and talk. And then I'm the type of person, I like to sit and enjoy my food, right? So I don't do too much talking and eating. Like I would prefer to sit by myself, eat my food, and then talk to whoever. You feel me? But let's try the tea. Wait a minute. Before we get off in here, we gotta try the tea. We got to try the tea. Oh, we're gonna get a mug today. And this is a warm tea. This ain't even cold. Y'all, I stopped and got this. Okay, because guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna choose to shine. We're gonna choose to shine on. No matter what's going on. Choose to shine on no matter what's going on. Y'all, because I had to set my ring light over here again because the sucker didn't want to work over on the other side. But I said, you know what, I'm still going on because I'm making my doggone Tuesday video. I don't care if the ring light working, not working on that side or whatever. We're going to go with it today. And sorry, this one maybe not as good as the rest of them, but hey, it don't matter. Sometimes everything ain't going to be good, okay? You going to have a bad day, you going to have a bad video, bad week or bad whatever. Or be upset for a few minutes. And let that thing go ahead on out the window. You be upset for a few minutes and then you let it go. Right? Okay, let's taste. Let's taste it. Ready? Ready? Ready. I'm gonna tell you what this tastes like. Tell y'all what this tastes like. Brisk tea. And no offense to brisk. I don't like brisk tea. But this is like a knockoff to me of the brisk tea. It's not good. It's got a extra like bite to it or something that I really don't like. I don't know. Let's have one more. Let's have one more taste. Let's have one more taste before we get off here because I'm coming to the 10 minutes, okay? We're coming to the 10 minutes. And, you know, I was thinking, do you like to roll your eggs up with the bologna? Trying to get it rolled up. I don't know. Can we eat with our hands? Somebody will come in and say something about me eating with my hands, but I don't care. We can eat with our hands. Eat with our hands today. Hey, honey. Hi, honey. Sorry, guys. I'm looking out the window. Delish. Delish. Now Jackie's going to close out, go sit down and eat. You know, it's time to eat your dinner. Time to eat in peace because, you know, that's what it is. You need peace. Everybody needs peace. Okay? Let me give y'all a few words again at the end. I really appreciate all the people that come on in. I appreciate everything because sometimes I need the encouragement myself. I come on a lot of times trying to encourage somebody, and I need encouragement just as much as anybody else. And every time somebody says, you made me smile, you made me laugh, I enjoyed the pass along Sunday. Every time somebody come in and say, I don't even care if they say, oh, it looks delicious. It just makes me feel like, okay, I'm doing something helping to somebody else because that's my job. That's your job. Your job is to help another person. And I'm going to give you this, and I usually don't stay past 10 minutes. There was a lady, I stopped at Walgreens when I got off work today, right? And it was a lady at the register. Well, she wasn't at the register when I got up there. She was taking a long time, and I was like, oh my gosh, she's taking a long time. And they was like, come on to the register, blah, blah, blah. I don't even know. This lady started talking to me out the blue about she was sick, right? And I was like, what? Because she said, I was sick as a dog. I was sick as a dog last month. And I was like, what was wrong? I said, you had the, I said, I was sick too with some kind of allergy. I said, you had a sinus infection? She said, no. She said, you know, I had the filter in my car had not been changed. I had my car for, I think she said 13 years or whatever, right? And she said, my stupid husband never changed the filter. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry about that. And she said, once the filter was changed, the sickness went away. She said, I had all this runny nose, this headache, this. And I said, okay, I'm glad you're feeling better. And now I'm standing at the register checking out. All right. And she says, yeah, I'm getting a divorce anyway. And I said, I know how you feel. And it's going to be okay. I said, because I got a divorce. I said, I was married for almost 22 years. I said, it's 3 years later. And she said, what? I said, yeah, and it's still hard and everything. I said, but once you get used to it and be by yourself and you get that peace, the peace is like no other. And you don't ever want nobody to destroy your peace again. And I said, and she said, yeah, but he won't pay no bills and he walked off, blah, blah, blah. And I said, don't worry about that. You do what you need to do for yourself. And I told her, and I said, you know, I pray everything works out for you. And she looked at me, right, and said to me, and I hope, and she said, I'm sorry for your situation. I hope you get a man that really love you. You know, so many people told me that. And I said, I'm okay. Either way. Whatever God got for me, he got for me. If it not, I'm fine by myself. I said, and you know, everything gonna be okay. So that moment, and I wasn't even planning on stopping at Walgreens. And I don't even think this was supposed to be in the message today. I don't know. It must was. Maybe God had me say that for a reason. I stopped at Walgreens just because I was thinking to myself, oh, I need some laundry detergent. But I really didn't want to stop today. And just that encounter with that lady for that few minutes. Sometimes people need that few minutes. The encounter with her for the few minutes looked like her demeanor changed. She was so sweet and told me I was a sweet lady. And it's just like sometimes you don't know what somebody's going through. You understand what I'm saying? And they need a listening ear. They need somebody just not to bash them or say, oh, everybody go through the same thing. Just to be like, oh, okay, what? And that's all they want. That's all they want. Sometimes they want to hear your story. Sometimes they don't. It can relate to them. It might help them or whatever. But I'm just saying, give somebody a smile. Give them your ear. Give them an air hug. Give them a pound. Okay? Stop and just wait a second. I don't care if it's family or a stranger. Everybody ain't not out there to hurt you. It's a lot of weirdos. But I'm just saying, I see it on people, how lonely they are. I never seen it at first because I wasn't lonely like that. But when God put you in a spot and you have that loneliness like somebody else, you see it on everybody that got it. Everybody that got it, you see it on them. And you feel bad. And you want to help them. You want to do something for them. But sometimes my help is just to listen to them. Okay? And that's the reason at the end. This was at the end of the message because it was meant to be that you never know what somebody's going through, been through, or what is going on in their life, that they just need somebody to say, I understand. I've been there, done that. And if you need somebody to listen to or whatever, come on, y'all. Come on. Every time I see Tabitha Brown, my God, she blesses me. This woman is so amazing. There's so many others like her, okay? And you just got to see that they not there to hurt you. They're trying to give you some words of wisdom or just a laugh or something. Everybody ain't out to get you, okay? I hope you enjoyed it today. I know it was crazy. And if you make it to the end, keep commenting, keep liking and subscribing. And I'll see you next time on Jackie's World. Have a good day, y'all.